I'm just fucking.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of ATB Wealth Community Spotlight, where we shine the light on incredible people, businesses, and organizations making an impact into our community. And a big shout out to ATB Wealth for sponsoring, because we can't do this stuff without them. So thank you very much. Today we have Alexa with us.
Which is kind of fun because sometimes I do community spotlight too. So
Yeah.
look at us.
So
We're here together.
How about half the interview?
Yeah.
I'll interview and then you interview me.
Perfect.
Okay. So Alexa's here to talk about Best of Kelowna.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast it comes around
back.
again. It's back. And we argue every year, but this has been our
it's our 12th year
our
again.
12th, 13th, 15th year, but
it's like asking a girl how old she is. She's 21 every year.
Yeah, we just keep saying 12 years we've been running this.
Yeah, it's 12 years. So, but how many years do we know actually how many years it is?
Yeah, I think we're saying 12 again this year.
Is
12, yeah. Since 2013.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's amazing. So I mean, this whole ATB Wealth sort of community spotlight is about focusing, shining light on the community, and I think like there's not many programs in the community like a Best of Kelowna, because really it's there to showcase the businesses and all the amazing people in the community. So maybe, I mean, most people are probably familiar with Best of Kelowna, but those who are not, maybe you can talk a little bit about what it is and, you know, what we do within the program.
Yeah. I mean, this is like a 3 to 4 month program for local businesses, entrepreneurs, influencers. We kind of have a little bit of everything. We try really hard to make sure that a business or somebody, you could get nominated in some kind of category.
Right.
Every year people send us, requests for more specific, but we still want it to be like a competition.
Sure.
It's still meant to be a challenge. If everyone got an award, I mean,
it sounds like school.
Sounds like today's you get an award for being awesome.
It
does not mean that if you didn't get, a bronze, silver, gold, that doesn't mean you still get like people are
just
still talking about you. It's a really good time for us to just focus on our community and the small local businesses. And this also helps the smaller businesses that don't have a ton of budget for marketing dollars. We help shine light. We do lots of articles, lots of posts on social media. It's really to just get the community talking about what's your favorite burger and what's your favorite place to take a girl or guy on a date. It's your time to highlight someone or something that you love in our community. So we are going into nominations next week, which run for a couple weeks. So this is when you go nominate one of your favorite businesses for a category, and then this will run till April 14th.
So when do nominations open?
Next week, Thursday.
Okay. Next Thursday.
Yep.
Okay, next Thursday you can start nominating. Nominate for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Then we have to
do a lot of work.
Tabulate, go through, because we get a whole bunch of people spell names wrong.
Yes, so let's talk about that. So if you can take
a lecture now.
We can take a little bit of time to make sure you're spelling or trying to spell the business or the name properly. It just helps us push those businesses forward and count all their nominations. It is a lot of admin time, making sure we're getting the right nominations put in the right category. Please don't just nominate and throw them in a category that a lot of the time we get people nominated in random categories, and they don't actually do anything close to it. So, if you're a nail salon, make sure you're nominating them for nails and not hair. Just little things. It just helps those local businesses make sure that we're getting to all the nominations and they're actually counting towards, because we do spend about 2 weeks just going through it. And and a lot of people are always like, it's rigged and all these things. It's not. We have bots. We actually remove sometimes businesses or people that we can see that are maybe not being as honest.
We truly let the community vote on the winners. For sure. In some businesses, I have to say, though, some businesses do put more effort, for lack of a better word. Once they get nominated, they'll put some dollars behind it. They promote it on their social. You go to their businesses. It's actually cool. One thing I love is going to businesses and you see all the decals that they've won many years. But I'm going to go back to one little story, though. It's kind of funny you say that people have to put the right information. So Cassie, behind the scenes, works so many hours on to make sure this runs. I get a text from Cassie because we're doing Best of Kamloops at the same time, is it right? We're getting nominated or not yet?
No, Kamloops, Penticton, and Kelowna will run the same time. Kamloops is probably going to start more like May.
Okay, so anyways, someone got nominated in the last name Capello, and she's like, I can't find. Do you know this person? I'm like, that's my cousin, but I don't know what her business is, so we don't know. Like, so just the more detail you can put in is what they're saying. That the easier it helps us to be able to find what categories, links, like even a Facebook, like something that would just help us connect the dots would be awesome.
Well, yeah, because like throughout the years, I have spent and like teams that have come and gone, we've spent so much time just even trying to track down businesses, like calling, email. Like if you don't have a website or now lots of days businesses have forms, so you can't actually even find an email. So we always try our best, but we can't, we're not magicians. If you have staff turnover and someone had the Best of Kelowna account, make sure your stuff is up to date. It's like anything, your profile, update it, if you have new stuff added in, it just helps us and it makes sure that nomination, that you're getting notified and that you're aware of it. We wish we could personally call everyone. With AI, we might be able to do that soon, but
I will be calling.
Yes. Alexa, my avatar will call you and tell you you're nominated. But for now, we do our best we can. And sometimes things end up in spam. But it's most important to keep your profile updated. And it's super easy. We have this beautiful Kelowna Now site that's literally dedicated to just Best of. You'll see past winners. You can see all the resources. If you have a question about the program, go. It's right there. Super easy.
And we will have a chatbot this year.
Yes.
Well, we had one last year. We're going to have an advanced chatbot this year. They'll answer a lot of your questions and you'll be able to go in and actually get most of your questions answered as well. So we go back. So we nominate for 2 weeks. We're going to take a little bit of time to tabulate and whatever we do. And then when does voting kick in?
Yeah, so May 2nd, and then you have till May 13th to get your votes in. So a lot of people, I think, have the question, they think maybe that their nominations like add on to their votes.
Oh, right.
Totally separate. So it's kind of like, you got to get your nominations in, and then we get to the top 10, and then we push the top 10 forward. So make sure that you do your work all after nominations. Let's say you move into voting, great. You got to work at it again and promote again. So, and I don't know, have fun, get creative. This is not a time for us to, be cruel to other businesses that are being creative. We want you guys to support each other. If someone wants to offer something, like we're not here to police people. No. We want to shine light on these small local businesses. That is most important. So please don't tear other businesses down.
No, just if everyone, like I said before, everyone will go and I see it, like they'll push it hard on social and they'll give incentives, they'll do whatever it may be. And I mean, good on them to leverage it. So are we having a party? Because that's like my favorite part.
That's your favorite part.
Last year was really good.
Yeah.
I really loved it.
I can never say revelry.
Revelry?
Did I say it? Revelry.
It was good.
Yeah, so they are hosting us again, which is great. If you've never been to an event at Revelry, they have such amazing, it used to be just music, but I think they have like sometimes bingo.
Yeah, more entertainment stuff,
Yeah, it's pretty cool, the space in there. Not everyone can attend because this program, we have so many categories that we do sell out. So those tickets will go on sale closer to June, but hold the date, maybe June 12th. Is the date.
June 12th. Put in your calendar.
Can
we talk about one other thing though? Because we have an amazing sponsor for Kelowna.
Yes, we can.
So Secure Right's been a sponsor for how many years now?
This is their 5th year.
That's amazing. So big thank you to the team at Secure Right for being a sponsor. And I know they always look for ways to add value. We already had calls with them, like how do we add value to things, and we're talking, but they step up every year to help them, and it's part of their DNA, helping community. That's part of what makes them who they are as well. So
yeah, and it's pretty exciting. They are celebrating 20 years, so you will see in the Best of Kelowna logo this year that 20 years, and it's for their 20th anniversary. Honestly, I mean, I think some people know and some people don't really pay attention, but local media is suffering, and we have really suffered from Bill C-18 and lost a lot of advertisers, lost our social channels. We've had to pivot. I hate that word, but we're on TikTok, YouTube, we're regrowing and trying to share our story. And we could not have pushed this program forward the last couple of years if we didn't have a Secure Right and the ATBs that support Kelowna now. So if you have time, go follow Secure Right. Thank them for everything they do. They are really community driven, and we couldn't do this program without them.
Yeah, big thank you to them, and they're at the event as well, and co-host with us, and it's a super fun as well. So and I think we might have some other things planned throughout. We always, if you go to the Best of Kelowna site, we try to feature and write about businesses that are typically the finalists we typically talk about. But, we've talked about doing, maybe focusing on some live streams with them as well. So I think there's more coming. And we put that program out yet?
We did put a program out. So a really great deal. You get to actually come do an interview either with myself or someone else from the team, about 10 minutes, like a live stream. Just really authentic. We don't like to
script it and have
questions, but I think lots of things are buzzing around. We're all trying to support Canadian. So if you have a Canadian product you're really proud of and you want to highlight and you want to get it out there, we can actually live stream it to your LinkedIn as well. So yeah, that's a really great deal of $199. So if you haven't or you missed it, reach out. Happy to share more details on that. And yeah, tag us, Best of Kelowna, and we'll try and share as much as we can.
Anything that we want to leave people with that maybe we haven't talked about, or any tidbits you want to say?
No, I just think go make sure you're registered. If you're a new business in town, you've never heard of it, go register, make sure your stuff is up to date, and have fun and get creative and support other businesses. And maybe that's the fun thing about getting competitive a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the more you're out there, the more people see you.
For
sure. So yeah, just have fun and be nice and be kind.
Be nice. That's the go way. Be nice.
Be kind.
I would just encourage everyone, if you're listening, or when you read the article, when you post it, just go nominate your favorite business. Like, you don't have to nominate in every category.
Yeah, because it's a bit overwhelming.
In every category. You can pick your favorite. Everyone has their favorite restaurant. Everyone has their favorite winery, or everyone has their favorite hair salon, yoga studio, on and on and on. Favorite media company.
Yeah.
Cool now. Favorite agency, check creators. Yeah. But yeah, like you always have your favorites. So go out and it's a nice way, and even let them know that you nominated them. I think it's a nice feather in the hat for businesses. Say, hey, like, you do an amazing job, and I've nominated you.
Yeah.
Like I said, even if they don't win, just being nominated and recognized, I think, is amazing.
Yeah. What I do is, because I try to nominate as many businesses as I can. You can hit a save, so you can kind of go in there and work through a couple categories and then hit save, and then you're like, okay, I'll try again, 5 minutes in the morning again.
Yeah.
Because you have about 2 weeks in there, so just spread it out if you can't sit there.
Yeah, and do it.
Yeah.
Or you're pour a glass of wine.
I was just going to say a glass of wine and do it, or on the couch and something.
For sure. That's what I would say.
Yeah,
Not on the couch, glass of wine.
Glass of wine glass of wine on the couch.
Yeah, there you go.
The spelling might get worse.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to worry about that. Cassie will just yell at us for that. Well, anyway, thank you so much for joining. Is there anything else we want to leave with before we sign off?
No, I think we're good. And
awesome.
Starting April 3rd.
So I just encourage, all the time, if you guys, anyone that's listening, can just share these videos, articles, the more we can get the word out, the better. A big shout out again to ATB Wealth for sponsoring and help us put this on. And just go out and nominate your favorite business. It's simple ask we're asking right now. Literally just got to go. We can worry about the votes after. For now, we just got to nominate.
Nominate.
Yeah, so thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks. Have a good one.